I guess I'm going to have to rescind the final on the previous episode of this because there's one more character I want to play as. The Captain. He is an interesting guy. If I was going to take any guess, I'd say he's probably designed more for multiplayer than single player because of his special. 2 permanent supply beacons per stage, can do AoE healing, recharges equipment, shocks enemies, or makes purchasables cost nothing. Now that is over time, so stuff like the 4th stage legendary chest will take a full minute or something to actually unlock, but hey, free red item. And speaking of free red items, he also gets defensive microbots. Starts out with a legendary item just immediately that shoots down enemy projectiles. And that's not just like Lemurian fireballs, that's actually pretty comprehensive in terms of what it'll shoot down. It includes stuff like the bronze contraptions, giant spiky balls that they throw at you, or the mini mushrooms, lava acid pool things they put on the ground. Even if they're pools on the ground, it still counts as being a projectile and will just get zapped away immediately. It sort of makes up for the fact the Captain does not have any sort of movement options like a dash or a double jump, but not quite. It also doesn't work on everything, like lesser wisps lasers are considered instant cast stuff, or the big lasers that you get from stone golems, but still, greater wisps are almost trivialized by just this item alone. Aside from that, though, it's like, along with not being able to have any sort of movement stuff, his primary is pretty weak. 8 times 120% does not take out much aside from like wisps in a single shot. And you can charge it up to use it at more of a distance, but more often than not, it's easier just to run up to an enemy and start blasting them right in the face. Still, it's weak. And then the secondary, not much better. Shocking, locks enemies in place. Good against like stone golems to interrupt them from shooting you with the lasers, which will, like I said, bypass the defensive microbots. But also, shocking an enemy in place is not really the same thing as just outright killing them. No. The real damage you get from the Captain comes from his 3rd skill, Orbital Probe. Replaces the next 3 shots from your primary with the markers that explode after a couple seconds, and that's why locking enemies in place is pretty useful. Or 20 seconds is a very long time. However, 40,000% damage is a lot of damage, and it works in a large area. So, this is obviously the wacky option. Needless to say. Okay. This minimal-ish cooldown, and you can hit him on enemies or bosses pretty easily. This is clearly the one you want to use if you want to win, right? I'm using this one. And then I'll take Shocking, again, probably to just set up this, and Hacking because, legendary chests. I don't know what I'm going to get for resupply, and healing's only going to be useful very early in the game. Like, as soon as I get just a couple stages in, I shouldn't need to worry about getting big healing, especially for AoE. So, let's see how this goes. Literally just dropping a hammer from orbit on enemies for 40,000% damage, and that's fun. Here, let's just do it right now and try and get it to work. Zap you right in place. That's what I'm talking about with the whole zapping thing being useful for at least getting enemies hit by this. And you can see just like the enormous area this hits into. And then, come on. Defensive microbots similarly working pretty well too. And 4,000 damage. And that's level 1, not anything. And I told you, it's literally a giant hammer that you drop on enemies. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. That's why more or less I wanted to play as this guy, just because it's honestly, it is such a huge gimmicky type of thing, but it's also a lot of fun to use. And that will just like straight outright take out bosses. You saw 4,000 damage on the enemy in the middle there? Well, I want to go find the Newt statue first, but then let's go summon up a boss and yeah, see what happens there. Still though, the shotgun is just not great. And additionally, because this is like an orbital strike, You can't use it in places that are not on the planet's surface, which you might be like, what does that even mean? Void fields, bulwarks, Ambry. Make sure that you are... Oh, is that a challenge of the mountain? Yeah, bulwarks, Ambry. Make sure that you either got a very powerful build, enough that a shotgun can be taking care of everything by itself, or don't go in there, basically. Because it will result in your death. Oh yeah, also each one of my drones also gets little defensive microbots. You can see it floating around there. It's cute. And it also means that I'm more incentivized to actually get drones compared to usual because they will be supporting me by shooting down projectiles. Drones can only shoot down so many come on now. Drones can only shoot down so many projectiles per second, based on attack speed, I believe. So it's good, but you know, it's not like nah. It's not like it's going to be like super good to start with. 20 seconds is so long, especially for a game though that is hugely based on trying to go fast. That said, usually you got to stay in a usually got to stay in a single area for more than 20 seconds when you're fighting a boss and whatnot. So whatever, it's fine. It'll work out totally fine. Anyway, God, that is also a very rare, for some reason, ability in the game as far as the loadout goes. It requires you to beat the final boss by dropping a supply beacon, which does do damage on his head. Apparently, like, only 3%, at least according to the achievements, of people have actually gotten it in the first place. I would say that... Do you see what it does, though? I'd recommend it. Give me more of these. Any sort of one that will actually follow me around, I think, is going to be more valuable than not. And then in the meantime, is there... it's not going to hit both of them. Well. That said, I don't really need it to hack stuff, at least for right now. What I would like to find, though, is, once again, the Newt statue. Don't really want to Ouch. Don't really want to hang around in these areas for too long, but it's just like, I also want to make sure that I'm going to be getting into the void fields ASAP because, you know, it's just going to get harder with time if I can't actually nuke things from orbit in there. Well. By the way, how did I get this achievement? Well, I mean, achievements aren't... Really? Okay, then. Well, achievements aren't unlocked if you use, like, artifacts, so I just took, Artifact of Sacrifice plus Artifact of, Artifact of Sacrifice plus Artifact of, Command. And by the end of that, I got, like, what, 50 plus or something? No Newt statue, eh? Dang. Making this hard on me. Had like 50 plus armor piercing rounds, which does extra damage to bosses. So I was able to pretty much one-shot him by then. Is that normally the way that you want to be playing the game? No. But, I mean, when it comes to, like, killing the final boss in a super gimmicky way, I think it is justified. I don't know. Purists might tell me I'm wrong, but I would just tell them that Hopo put it in the game. Why would I not use it? I have no idea if it's actually said like Hopo. I don't know. But that's the developer. Anyway. Okay, there's the thing. 5 minutes in, which, let me tell you, you don't really need, you know, items to... I don't really need to go around farming items or whatever to get this to work for me. I can just nuke them from orbit once again. It works pretty well. And even though I am going to get double the amount of bosses, or maybe an elite boss, we'll see. I think I'll be fine. Oh, didn't hit everything though. Here, put the stunning in. I don't think that works on bosses, but it will work on the summoned enemies. And in the meantime, while I'm waiting for everything to work, yeah, stunning is pretty nice because it really just does stop enemies entirely. All right, be careful, be cautious, and there's 2 of them down already. Fortunately, I couldn't quite get all of them in one hit, but trust me, that's not going to be too much of a problem in about 5 seconds. 8 seconds. let's say. Especially with everything getting stunned in there. Yeah, that's why I took the stun as the big hit here. Here we are. That should do it. Okay, now I just need to basically hang around. Hey guys, how's it going? Still got like 56%. Ah! I didn't think you would be shooting that at me immediately. Oh well, I got a heal drone too. That heal drone is gonna last a while just due to the whole like come on. There we are. Perfect. That heal drone is gonna last a while then due to the whole hey, nice. Thing. The stuff I got going on here. Microbots on it. It's got microbots there. Bam, bam. What a... once again, it's just like clearly the other one that does not require a full 20 seconds to actually work is probably the more useful. But at the same time, did you saw that? You saw that work. Like, what can I even say? It even leaves a gigantic hammer on the ground and everything. 2 fuel cells and a boss item, though. I'll take that. I don't know how good the boss item is going to be just in general. I do think that it's probably going to be more useful in the void fields because, as you can see right now, my shift and R are now just gone. Ain't going to be working. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. What am I going to do? I don't know. But I'm doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Okay, fine. If you're going to make me. I think at this point in time I'm going to end up going back into the this area to try and go for more lunar items and just make this like permanently potioned up, ready to go, sort of like, and then like permanently potioned up and permanently using my shift attack over and over and over forever, because this seems like a just downright wild run to be as of right now. Because I do believe that it's just like, I should be able to just, by the time, with the cooldown reduction that you get from both the gesture as well as the fuel cells, that it's like it shouldn't be difficult at all to just, have it permanently active. Well, this is going to be a wacky run, as if it hasn't been already. Beetle Guard, please. Don't hang out around outside of the area. And Lemurians, good. Because like I said, Lemurians do get shot down by my defensive drones. You're not considered a drone, I guess. Well, at least not a drone in that way, you know? So doesn't get his own version of that, but whatever, he just spawns a new one, and every time that I lose my... every time that he dies. Right now I'm just worried that they're going to get like crowbars or... I don't know, bleed or something like that, because that's the sort of thing that might be sort of tricky to deal with for right now. That said, I said I was going to be cutting out the void field from these runs, so I'll do that right now, because unless I die, which then you can all laugh at me for squandering yet another very good run, as you do. All right, final wave. Not even anything very powerful here that they ever got. And also, all 4 of these monsters I counter extremely well with the defensive microbots. Yes, even the Beetle Guards, because for whatever reason, the big shockwaves that they shoot out are considered projectiles by the defensive microbots. So the microbots will just zap away literal shockwaves on the ground. It's kind of silly, to be honest. Hey, that said, makes it nice and easy for me. And as long as nobody's getting Tesla coils around here, I think that, it was pretty much a lock as soon as I knew what all 4 of the enemies are going to be. Mushrooms just do nothing. Unfortunately, you can't really see the weird thing where, like I said, it just zaps away a pool of lava on the ground. Because I'm just... Especially the Beetle Guard. Beetle Guard's actually doing pretty good in here, too. Which, considering that I don't get my whole list of... abilities, that it's just like, that's nice. Afterlight? Or Hard Light Afterburner is what it's called. Are you kidding me? This is an interesting run. So now I can put down 3 of those, 3 of the orbital bombardments at once Because that's my utility skill. Usually that's like your slide or, you know, some form of defensive thing. Here it's my destroy everything in a very large area button. Yeah. So then anyway. Well, this is going to be interesting. I don't know what to think. I mean, I guess what I think here is that, oh man, enemies are not going to be having a good time. It's like very soon. Anyway. No, not at all. In fact, everything I think is going to be having a bad time here. Especially if I hit myself with it. But that shouldn't happen, right? Yeah, there you go. Just gone. Just the whole little shockwave on the ground, just gone. Right into the ether, wherever everything that gets hit by the defensive microbots goes, I suppose. In the meantime, yeah, on hit stuff. I mean, considering it's a shotgun, that means that it's pretty effective when it comes to applying like damage over time or criticals or anything like that. That includes the what is that? Instinct, primal instinct, hunter's instinct, whatever that I got from the void fields. But first off, what I'm gonna want to do, get out of here, you, all of you. Also, same thing with ukulele. I don't have any ability to jump high. I mean, I guess technically I could hit myself with my own gigantic orbital laser, but that's generally not a good idea. You know, what with it doing 40,000 damage. The one-shot protection mechanic does mean that I would survive, but it would also oh man, really now. It does mean that, you know, wouldn't be doing very good, to say the least. Yeah. Throw that down there. And go get those items in about 5 seconds. Oh, I missed the one. Dang it. Just want to get up here to the Newt statue so that I can maybe go get the tonic that I'm looking for here. As it is, though, this run is looking good. I can't wait until I wang it, probably by hitting myself with my own orbital bombardment, but you know. 3 times in a row. But until that point, it's looking pretty good. All I gotta do is just make sure that I don't go to the distillery, basically. Come on, it's easy as that. Oh, I thought that was a large chest. Well, anyway, with that done, also got more laser shots, which is okay. I don't really care that much about the laser, though, like I said. It's good for locking enemies down, and locking enemies down doesn't really make that much of a difference in terms of stuff. I also see they changed up Bison Steak. The used to be increase your regeneration per kill, like for kills. You get a little regeneration boost, which is not very good at all. So I guess I understand why they changed it. You know? That said, it's still kind of weird to think. Anyway, let's get out of here. Not quite 10 minutes, but that's because, you know. Such overkill. Oh my god. This is going to be silly. That enemy does not need that sheer... ugh. Good hitting me. Hey, you nerds, stop that. Yeah, it's dead. Okay, it's dead. It's dead already. Hey, more boss items. Wow, I've been getting lucky with those as of late. Well then. That was fun. Also, yeah, you doing some good stuff here too. Now I really hope that I get the... God, I honestly just feel like I should go for the final boss and just again bombard him from orbit 3 times here. That said, I don't know. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that difficult. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I probably shouldn't be going too wacky. Stay safe. Besides, it's just like, you know where you really get the good usage out of this? You know where there's a lot of enemies to be hitting with my orbital bombardment of hammers? Well, simply put, new loop. Multiple loops even could be pretty effective when it comes to... Like this, I'm sure, probably like, actual speedrunners or people who play this game a lot would be like, oh man, I could take this to like loop 100 or something. I'm not going to do that though. That is not the plan, at least for right now. No. I'm just going for mastery, as I've said before. Keeping it nice and simple, nice and easy, nice and sleazy. Not really anything too crazy aside from that. You know what I want. And yes, it's more of these. No, stop doing that. Yes. Give it to me forever. Okay, well, that should be... Yeah, 10-second cooldown. Yeah, I think I'll be good. Let's go, everybody. This run's shaping up to be real wacky. In a way that I did not predict when I started up this. I mean, I already knew that I was going to be taking the wacky ability. I didn't think it was going to be this wacky, though, to be honest. Well, let's go. Spew. You know what? Here's actually a good... Yeah. Good choice for that. Now I just have, like, basically permanent extra health, permanent, like, attack speed, permanent, huge damage increase, too, and everything like that. It's a lot of good stuff, really. Although we are going to be seeing this, like, weird overlay for the rest of the game now. Oh, well. Should be fine. Also, I do believe that the tonic is also going to be affecting the basic damage from the bombardment as well. So that's fun. It's gonna be interesting. I'll just like kill one more thing. There we go. Oh, Hopeless Feather. That actually helps a little bit with the whole lack of mobility that I was otherwise having. How much is it gonna help? I don't know. Hard to say. But, like, it should help a little bit. In the meantime, though, also like big regeneration from using the potion too, so that should mean that I will have no problem just utterly destroying every and any enemies that come by my way without worrying about taking too much damage at all. I just got to make sure that I don't accidentally bombard myself with such a... Oh, okay, maybe I don't actually need the bombardment this time. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. I get Shatter Spleen now? Because that would be fun. No. I got Wisp. Don't walk. Don't walk. What was I doing walking directly in the bombardment range? That's the, literally destroy everything in that area 3 times over. Actually, no, I only did it the once. Well, that's okay. I didn't really need to do it multiple times anyway. So that's cool. Oh, man, the blue overlay is going to be annoying. That said, I'll never have to worry about tonic affliction because I'll never stop drinking, baby. Can't get a hangover. You never stop. I mean, and normally that would be bad, but I only have to stay alive for so long, so it should be fine. Okay, yeah. Don't even need to charge that up. I'm doing enough damage just right now by itself. Good. Most bosses don't move around a whole lot, but the Imp Overlord kind of does. Same thing with the actual final boss, too, which is why I'm not really champing at the bit to go fight them. Anyway, I think this run is looking pretty good. I'll be honest right now. I wouldn't lie to you guys. Ow! Don't walk directly into that. I mean, I'm fine, but still. Yep. Yeah? Hopefully I can go get a legendary chest, too. I could also go fight the Alloy Worship unit, but I think it would be easier to go just buy the legendary chest if I possibly could. That would be the preferential thing, and here we are. Perfect. Parfait. Could not have asked for anything more. Oh, wait, I got like 5 more seconds before I start up the actual potion, but here it is. And there's that done. With just, again, the weak shotgun. Sure. All right, anyway. Oh god, it really displaces like the glowing part when you have the potion active too, which is why like you can see way over there, you get like this weird fisheye lens type of deal. Get out of here, you. I can't believe that actually like the giant orbital laser is not. I don't even need it that much. Oh no, that's a bussin' fungus. I don't care about that. Looking for. I cannot remember where the. I'm getting so distracted by doing other stuff that it's like I'm forgetting where the legendary is. Somewhere around here. Look, it's not. Look, the second that I find it, I'm gonna go start up the stuff and then get whatever my sweet reward is. I have no idea, but whatever it is, I'll take it, basically. Maybe it'll be another hard light afterburner, and I'll be able to get even more charges on the wacky item. Stealth kit, not useful at all. God, where is this thing? It should not be this difficult to find. Yeah, here we go. Doop. And yeah, just take a look here. Oh, it doesn't even show me the loading bar, but it's big when you're doing it like that. Which is why it's like, let's just go do the teleporter event and maybe go see what's over on that too, before I even worry too much about actually grabbing whatever's in the chest. Because it takes a grip. Hopos Feather? I'll take another Hopos Feather. Just really make sure that I can jump around everywhere because, you know, I got no other ability to really just jump up in the air an awful lot, which is why this should work out well. What are we looking at? Oh, okay, I see. A horde thing. Just like, you know, completely blanket the area with bombardables. And yeah, I think this will work out okay. Mm-hmm. Watch out there, once again, that I don't accidentally fall into my own trap. Yeah, these things, again, it's like normal bosses. Bosses don't normally move around too much, but they do definitely when, you know. Yeah. Also, you know what? I do have this. Shouldn't forget that it's like I do have a pretty huge amount of stunning potential regardless. And just put that on top of there. Now try to drag enemies through that area. Where are the rest of these things? Like, what are they doing? Get down here. Or up here. Or wherever they are. I don't know. Because, like... Yeah? Anybody? Anybody at all could really, like, you know, like, I need to actually fight you guys to finish the whole thing. What are you doing up here? Fine, I'm out. Bye. You can deal with that on your own. You won't be able to, but good luck. Nerds. And look at that health bar. Any second now. Ooh, more money. Any second now. Yeah? Come on. I'm looking for the sudden and complete just like decimation of a health bar right now. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too overconfident. Maybe that overconfidence is warranted if you were to ask me. I don't know. Okay, I guess I gotta go back up there then. Fine. They're making me do this. Okay, basically just like... just also shoot you a lot too. That works as well. Seems to also be just like the better option anyway. Fine. We'll do it the boring way. Wait. There it is. I was just like, wait a second. I didn't see an explosion just yet. Anyway. You get out of here too. And Will-O-Wisp, nice. Now I'm just going to go grab my legendary item and I'm out, basically. If I remember, if I once again remember where it actually is, it's over here. Yes. And come on, give me something good. Something good. Oh, it's the, well, means that I don't take fall damage anymore, which is, I guess, is kind of cool, but I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go. Jesus Christ, look at the amount of, hey, stuff around here. Oh, man. Permanent tonic. 3 orbital bombardments. It's like, yeah, no, I could probably go take out the final boss, but he still can kill me in one hit, which is why I kind of don't want to. You know? Oh, and I also hit the teleport right as I was getting the tonic back on, so I don't even have to go for like 5 seconds without that. Oh, thank God. Anyway, what do we got up here? Rose Buckler, Death Mark. I guess just give me the random one then. And give me the random one when you can. Whatever, just do it. I'm impatient. Now then, if you would please. There we go. Now then, if you would. Sure, Berserker's Pauldron should be pretty easy to get working for me when it comes to the second loop, basically. Will-O-Wisp also doing some good stuff there, too. Got a pretty hefty, to say the least, bonus to damage, and that means that I can kill things pretty easily. Yep, Come on. Hey, get out of here, you. I'm busy. Busy fighting things with my weakest attack. Okay, enough of this. There's no point. Hey, yeah. No, actually, Shattering Justice is quite good because the multiple hits that I get on the shotgun means that I can make it work very easily. It takes very little to actually kill an enemy when it takes very little to like shatter the enemy's defense, which is like minus 60 or something. Minus 60 or something defense when you hit him multiple times. Whatever. Sure. Again. We just ain't stopping, are we? Okay. Okay, then. I'll see you nerds later. Still takes 20 seconds to actually work, though. Don't forget that. Ooh, whoa, a lot of enemies here. And there's one at least. I guess I'll have to fight the other one manually. That's okay, though. Done. All right, and more Hopeless Feathers. Sure. Makes dealing with the wisps a lot easier when I can get right up in their face. And now you can also see exactly where what these things look like when you, you know, have when they are not like buried halfway in the ground. Giant hammers, I think, is the way that I would describe them. Yep. Still got to remember that I'm not actually invincible. I'm just very, very... I'm still invincible, but I'm largely invincible. Like, these things are not going to be killing me. However, there are plenty of other things, especially if I get, like, my natural healing down. Because I have such, like, huge regeneration due to the potion that it's like, yeah, that might be an issue. Bye, nerds. Nobody's gonna be able to stand up to this. Oh, then I guess I'm just out. All right, cool. Can I see him before I leave? And no. Oh, I could hear the sound effect. All right, anyway. Let's go. A lot of enemies around here, but like I said, the greater wisps are actually not that threatening, all things considered. Like, I can deal with them pretty easily. Everything else, though, it's like, still might provide kind of a potential type of problem otherwise, though. Now then. Yeah, that sort of thing right there. Uh-huh. And should be done right now. Cool. Great. Cool and great. Hey, get out of here, you guys. I told you can't actually, like, kill... Another Hopos Feather. Okay, I don't think I need any more of these things. I think I'm doing good at this point. Yeah, just the sheer power. This run is, usually in a game like this, sort of like shares the similar sort of DNA as Dead Cells in the way that, like, getting an extremely powerful run usually doesn't happen. Like, you still gotta play to a certain, like, you still gotta play well to a certain extent and everything. This is one of those rare exceptions, to say the least. Like, holy Christ. Man, especially with, like, a Shattering Justice. I'm still gonna wang it in the next area. Just watch. Just watch. I'm gonna do it. No, wait, I meant to... That was the wrong thing. I meant to try and slam down, because I got, like, the headset thing that gives you the ability to do big slams, which are fun, but, like, you seeing everything else that's going on? This is usually the sort of run that you see in, like, a command artifact type of deal. All right, anyway. Continuing on. Not even a half hour, and I'm already here. How about that? Well, half hour in game, obviously. Half hour out of game. Timer does stop at opportune points. All right, another one of these places, which is okay, I suppose. There's not going to be anything really expensive or, like, difficult to get here or anything like that. Here, get over here. I hate those elites, after all. So taking them out in a single hit is fine by me. Now, please stand in the middle there to do a maximum amount of damage possible. And... done. Wow, not quite enough, eh? Oh, don't worry. It will be now. Still more around here, though. You would think, especially with, like... I want to say that the... I want to say that the potion should be also working on the big hit, but I guess not. At least not as much as I would like it to be. All right, let's finish this up already. Clearly, I'm not going to need to be here for too long, if I can help it. Hopos Feather. Oh, nice. Again, criticals work out well for when you hit multiple times like this. And that should do it. Anyway. Now, let's just stand behind this, because beetles don't really, beetles don't really move around too much, and then I should be able to just watch the health bar go down, baby. Should be able... Oh, there's one more left. Come on, I swear that should have been good enough. Yeah, there you are. Well, anyway, now I can just watch the health bar go down, baby. Once again. For the second time. Look, we still got a few more seconds before the teleporter even charges in the first place. It's fine. And then I am 100% out of here. And there we are. And there we are, and there we go. What did I get? If it's another Hopo Feather, no. Vandalier, sure. Still would have been nice to get a, I don't know, like one of the Caro bands. One of the Caro or Renault band, whichever one does like the fire stuff. So I think that's like a big AoE just by itself. Hey, where are you coming from? Well, I mean, I know where you're coming from, but you know what I mean. Just like set that there and hope that enemies spawn in it, I guess. Like they should. That's usually what happens when it comes to this whole thing. Oh, there we go. But I'm going to wait until I see a big hammer up here. Perfect. 44,000 damage in one hit. Exactly what I'm looking for. Hey. Hey. Go down. All right, good enough. You too. All right, there we go. Looking good, looking good. Now make sure that I don't immediately go and engage the enemy because I gotta wait at least 2 seconds for the potion to get back up. And then I am looking around for the teleporter right now because this is the last area that I need to be in, basically. It's like nothing else really matters. Yeah, I can already see it up there. Okay. Good, 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 good. Yep, this might be a little bit tricky, as it usually is by the time I get to this stage, but I think I'll be okay. Yep, well. Stop that, stop that. Get out of here, you. Don't want to deal with your nonsense. Can jump an awful lot, so I'm going to try and take advantage of that. And just set down more of these things here as I'm continuing to, as things are just like continuing to get real wacky right now. Yes, it's just like as if they haven't been already. Oh, I see you're walking into the ouch, stop that. Hey, cut that out. Is that really not enough to... Ooh. Ooh, the damage here is actually, like, kind of good. On me. Not so much. Yeah, those, the guys that I can't remember the name of right now, they've got the Gatling gun type of deals. Do quite a bit of damage, to say the least. So do gotta kind of like watch out for them. Like I said, I am not just like completely invincible, regardless of how much I want to be. And don't get me wrong, I want to be. Here, walk into the stunning range. That'd be cool for me. Come on. Come on, explode. You big explosion already. Okay, yeah, that was it. As you can see from just the sheer amount of junk happening. There you are. Take that guy out. He's actually like dealing enough damage that I'm starting to worry. Yep, yep. Shouldn't be a problem, though. I want to say that mastery is basically within my grasp. No problem at all. Yeah, it's like, I mean, as long as I just kind of like keep shooting my, goo, my dude. No, don't say that. That I should be okay. Hey, how do you even get behind me? Cut that out. Now, that killed a few enemies. Not quite as many as I would have liked, though. That said, just, like, keep throwing everything down there. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Oh, there's another one of those guys. Yep. Oh, the headset is kind of messing me up here, too. 73%. All I gotta do is get to 100, as you know. This is also always the point in time that I like to take it real slowly. Real slow-like. Just to make sure, because, you know. Fine, how about that? There. Jeez. Making this a little bit tricky, but not too tricky. So many. I have so many, like, jumps and everything. 89%, come on. We're so close here. I can just go immediately, again, in one episode, knock out another mastery. These guys. But anyway, Yeah, proceed through the teleporter. Okay, that should be it, basically. Okay, I don't need to do that. Come on. And that is mastery, if I do declare. And I do. I'm declaring it right now. I think I'm good. Wow. All right. Time to go explode myself. Could I have done the final boss? Certainly, but I didn't. So, yeah, maybe jumping across this area as of just yet isn't quite gonna work in the way I want it to. Would need a couple more feathers. That said, you know, the speed boost and everything from the potion alone should be fine. Whee! Also the headset and everything like that. 2, 3, and yeah. Yep. Well, that was Captain Mastery. I hope y'all enjoyed. It kind of took me by surprise as well. But here we are. Yeah. Let's do it. What's the outfit, though, is of course the question. Yeah, beat the game, obliterate. And, well, yeah, of course. What else would it be? I mean, aside from just getting a fancier outfit. Wow. It is fancy, though, all things considered. Okay, well, yeah, Captain Mastery. Once again, faster than I thought it was going to take, especially considering this is a very gimmicky, weird character, but here we are.